What's up, guys? We're back with another one. Time to tune back in Ace and Zelo TV.
Yep. What kind of video are we doing today? So today we're here with the family advice video.
What's this class now? What, FAMU 22?
22.
Dang, that's a lot. Y'all kind of young, but...
Yep.
What y'all is? 90 babies? No, y'all like
2000
2000s.
babies.
Ooh. So we're here with the freshman advice video for FAMU freshmen that's coming in. I watched the FAMU freshman video before I came in, and it was kind of helpful. So we're going to do one for you guys.
So these are just some things that, you know, we've learned just coming to FAMU. So we're going to share it with you guys. So let's start with our first category, which is...
Dorms.
Dorms, okay.
Dorms. You ever stay in a dorm?
Yeah, I did, actually.
What dorm?
Pattyfoot, and then phase 3.
Well, I stayed in the Village, and I stayed in Palmetto South. All the dorms on campus, you have Gibbs, Young, Sampson, Pattyfoot, Village, Phase, and Palmetto's.
Yeah.
We're just going to give you the rundown on all of them.
But before we do that, let me just say, y'all make sure y'all reserve y'all dorms ahead of time. Make sure you take care of your business on time.
So with the Village, you have 2 people that stay in the Village. It's all singles. So you just know like the difference between a single and a double. Single is like you're in the room by yourself. A double means that you have a roommate inside the same room. So with Family Village, it's 2 rooms, 2 people staying in there. You have
1 bathroom.
And you have one bathroom,
shower,
1 shower,
1 toilet.
Yeah, 1.
And 1 general like area for a sink and a mirror. Also, the Village is the newest dorms that we have on campus. They are, I would say, the nicest, but the rooms are not as spacious as you would like them to be. So I advise you guys not to bring your whole closet.
Just change throughout the season.
The other one is Pattyfoot. Did I say the real though? Like the real?
Yeah, they want the real.
Okay, so I stayed in Pattyfoot. Pattyfoot used to be a double, but they changed it to single, so it's only 1 person staying in the room now. Pattyfoot is okay. You have to share showers, so make sure you have shower shoes. But I will say Pattyfoot got them roaches, y'all, so you better get you some roach spray. I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be funny. But other than that, they keep the bathrooms really clean. The environment is a fun environment to be in because you're around a lot of females. It's very positive energy throughout the whole dorm. So I would say it's a lot more positive than negative.
Right across from Pattyfoot, you have Gibbs. And Gibbs is now co-ed. It used to only be a male dorm. Mm-hmm. With Gibbs, it's like the traditional dorm where you have everybody share the same bathroom on that hall. You only have doubles. That's a double life for Gibbs. So you have to have another roommate. All thing I'll say about with the double life is set the boundaries early. Like let your roommate know like what you like and what you don't like, because if you don't say it, then things get misinterpreted, miscommunication, and people start taking your stuff, and then by that time it's too late because they don't have anywhere else for you to go. So
yeah.
I'll say like in between the first 2 weeks, if you don't like your roommate, like let them know ASAP.
And also what I did was when I first got my room assignment, I went on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything to just find my roommates. If you can, try to search for your roommates and talk to them prior to coming to campus and sharing a living space with them.
Gibbs is pretty good for, I guess, just staying there. It's kind of like
it's
that
just
traditional,
like a regular dorm.
Like if you want a traditional feel with college. The next one that's right next to it is Sampson and Young. Sampson and Young is like probably the newest after phase 3. Sampson and Young is also co-ed. It used to only be guys on one side, guys in like Sampson and girls in Young. It was like one of those. It's the same thing as Gibbs. It's just more up to date.
All of those dorms are located on the main campus, so just know that you're by, you know, all the
library.
Yeah, the library, the set. You're by the caf, and the parking garage, and the gym, and everything else. So those are like, if you want to stay close to campus because you don't want to walk, or if you don't have a car, then I would suggest that you pick something that's like in the heart of the campus.
In that area.
So
I'll say the difference between Sampson, Young, Gibbs, and Pattyfoot between the Village is that the Village, they have the actual washing and dryer on the same floor. But as far as like with Pattyfoot, Gibbs,
you have to
Sampson
take your
Young,
clothes.
I take the clothes either like
the
downstairs or somewhere. I felt that it was more convenient for me because they're on the same floor.
Speaking of washers and dryers, y'all, make sure you're keeping an eye on your clothes and make sure you don't leave your clothes in the washing machine
I think that's more
or
for
the dryer.
females.
What?
Because males, we don't touch each other's stuff.
Okay, well, I'm just saying because my stuff got stolen. All my dark clothing. Make sure you're keeping up with the time for your washing machine. Make sure you're keeping up with the time for your dryer because people will take your stuff.
But you have Palmettos and you have Faze. Palmetto South is 6 people staying in the room.
Or 4.
Or 4 if you have singles. But if you have a double life, it's going to be 6.
So basically, it's like a little mini apartment. That's how I think of it. And I feel like if you know how to cook, or if you just want if you do not want to experience the dorm life and you want something more what you're used to at home as far as like a kitchen, a bathroom, and everything, like, you know, just like a homey environment, I would suggest that you stay in Phase 3 or Palmettos.
Yeah. The only thing with that is that you have 6 people, now 6 people sharing 2 bathrooms.
But it's not that bad, y'all. But I think that the more you stay with the person, the more you learn their schedule. So I would suggest, if you were to stay anywhere, I would suggest it would be Village, Phase, and Palmettos, because I feel like those are just the best ones to me.
With Palmettos, with the washer and dryer situation, you have to actually go to the building.
And in that facility, they have snack machines, they have soda machines, they have a conference room, so you can do your homework in there. They just have a lot of different things in there. So my experience living in Phase 3 was great.
I want to say it's more the RAs and like Phase and Palmettos, they're more relaxed than the ones that's like in the immediate like campus. Well, from my experience.
No, I mean, they're lax now, but when I first came, they did not play that. There was a curfew. You could not have people in your room. You could not have boys in your room. Boys had to sit in the living room. If they come in there and they catch you, because they will catch you, and you will get that fine.
You was getting fined $250.
You will get that
$250 in Village. That was a...
Yeah, for what? Girls?
Yeah. It wasn't my fault. Okay, so with the fine things that can happen is they could fine the whole floor, or they could fine the whole building, depending on what you did.
Or just your room.
Or just your room. It depends on like what you do. So you have to clean up your room. Like they come in and do room inspection. So it's kind of like I don't want to say like chores, but they do give you like a chore list.
Yeah, if you don't follow that chore list though, that particular person who was responsible for that area gets fined. And if the whole apartment is just filthy, you all get fined. If the building is filthy as far as like having trash, people leaving their trash bags outside of the building, the whole building gets fined, or the whole floor gets fined.
So the fines can range anywhere from like $10 to maybe like $250. Yeah, like $10, $250.
Yeah, I heard they're a little more lax, but yeah, those are just some things that we know from experience.
Next topic is going to be about classes. When you have your classes, make sure that first week before you go to class, or when you like come, go and try to find each building. Now they have like the little signs like up in front of the building now, but before they did not have it. So you have to like actually ask around for people, but now it's more convenient where you just look at the building. But I'll say like go like the night before or 2 nights before with your friends or whatever. Just walk around campus.
Yeah. But I know that when I first came, I didn't really have any friends, so I used the app.
But they don't have the app no more.
They don't? What? Wow, I use the app to help navigate me through campus. I would suggest going to explore campus on your own, because asking people every day or every hour where your class is, I'm not going to say people not friendly, but, you know.
Everybody's friendly. The first week, especially like for us, if we're like upperclassmen and we see like freshmen that's like, oh, do you know what this building at? I mean, like, of course we're going to help them because we've been at that point. Everybody is either have headphones in or they're looking down at their phones.
Or they're sitting in the orange room. But if you guys see me around campus, you know, just ask me where your class at and I'll be happy to help you. About classes, y'all. Do not take an 8 a.m. class if you can't handle it.
Yeah.
Do not take an 8 a.m. class if you can't handle it. Do not take an 8 a.m. class if you can't handle it. I suggest you take 10-10.
But if your schedule permits for you to take that 8 a.m., you need to be up by 7:30.
And if you're a girl and you like to beat your face and you got to do your hair and all that, then you need to be up by 6.
During like college, you're going to see that you're going to have things where you want to stay out a little bit later than what you did in high school.
If you're not a morning person and you just have to take a morning class, I would suggest a 10-10. All in all, just be smart about the times for your classes.
If you don't know this, the first day they give you the syllabus, or they might put it on Blackboard. You have to go print it out.
Go on Blackboard, check ahead of time before your class date, because sometimes when you get to class, they'll give you a syllabus quiz because they expected you to already read the syllabus and be prepared for class.
Your syllabus will like legit tell you everything you have to turn in. That syllabus is like the golden
law. Never changes.
Like it's not going to change, and what they say goes.
Yep.
They can subject to change it, so they might change it throughout the semester, depending on who your professor is. But most of them, some of them are like anal about it, but some of them are not so much anal. So like the missing the 3 classes rule, some of them do really take that for real.
Seriously?
But
some teachers are really lax about it because they know, like, you know, college is stressful. But go to class.
I know one big thing will help you is the Rate My Professor. That right there can either help you, lifesaver. And it could also hurt you at the same time.
It basically just tells you how the professor operates their classroom, and it gives them a grade A, B, C, D, E. I mean
F.
A, B, C, D,
F,
E, F.
No,
A, B, C, D, F. A. I'm like, do I not know my alphabet? A, B, C, D, F. So, it just basically tells you how they operate their class, what they don't allow, what they do allow, if you need the book, if you don't need the book, because sometimes you don't. So do not waste your money on books. Wait till the professor tells you whether they require a textbook or not.
When you go to class,
how to dress?
I'll probably say, don't come in there like you just woke up out the bed, like pajamas. Like, don't do that. When you walking around campus, because it's not just like you just going. Do not go to class with your pajamas on. Just don't. You're in college now. You're more of an adult now. Yeah. And even like for me, for guys, I'll tell you not to wear flip flops either, because that just is. It just doesn't look good.
Flip flop, Nike flip flops and some Nike socks with some basketball shorts and a hoodie. It just be presentable. Yeah, presentable. In other words, yeah.
Because some professors will not allow you to come into class
looking like that.
Yeah. Yep. Girls, please do not walk around the campus with your bonnets.
Listen.
Do not do that.
I've never seen nobody do that.
I'm just letting them know.
You seen somebody do that before?
No, I'm just saying it so everybody knows.
Don't do that. But going to class, this is not the time to show everybody what your mama gave you. Okay, so put some clothes on. I know it's hot, but the booty shorts around campus, that's just like a no-go. Especially going into class. You wouldn't walk in your grandma's house like that, so don't walk into class like that. And for the girls who are coming, because I know like a lot of girls, you know, we see pictures of people on campus and we see them with heels on. You do not have to wear heels to class every day. Be comfortable when you dress, okay? So just because you see somebody else wearing heels, that does not mean that you have to do the same thing. That's not a requirement.
Because I don't know if any of you guys did tours, but it is a lot of heels.
Yeah.
So the way that you dress is pretty much how you're going to be dressed the whole entire day. You know?
The first day you'll feel like, okay, I'm going to dress my best, but then as time goes on, you'll just start to dress more casual. Stylish, but casual. The next topic is
campus life.
You can speak from experience because you just in everything.
On campus, I am part of March 100 and Strikers Dance Troupe.
That's it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
But what do you do in the March 100? Like, what's your position?
March 100, I'm one of the drum majors. Dance routine committee, show planning committee.
Oh, Lord.
Social media committee, and then I'm chair for all of them.
Oh, a lot, y'all.
And then in Strikers, I'm the former rehearsal director. What about you?
Me? Nothing. I don't have any school spirit, so I'm not in any organizations. But yeah.
She used to be a part of
Okay, so listen. I am a member. Because it's not a used to. Once you're in, you're in. I'm a member of Famu Elite Dance Squad, a.k.a. the Feds, if you guys didn't know. Because some people think those are two different organizations, but they're the same. I served as artistic director. I served as assistant artistic director. And I served as vice president.
So you guys are probably wondering, what are these organizations? They are not Greek organizations.
Nope.
These are organizations that has been founded on FAMU's campus. You have dance organizations. You also have modeling troupe. What else?
Multicultural.
You also have
clubs and organizations.
You have a lot of clubs.
Yeah, you do. I don't even know all of them. Look, we have a lot, and I don't know all of them. So we're just gonna tell you some that we're kind of familiar with.
Try to get out and try to join different organizations, because different organizations will actually help you to make connections with people that you really don't know, especially like your city. Clubs. That's probably the first thing that you should join. It's probably like the city clubs.
Those help you make friends from your city.
So you have Atlanta Club, Jacksonville, Miami,
Palm Beach Club,
Palm Beach, Central,
DMV.
the DMV. So even if you're from up north, they got
have
clubs
a club for you
for every state that is represented on FAMU's campus.
You can find somewhere to fit in.
The dance organizations that we have a couple of them. So the guys, you have Strikers Dance Troupe. You have Boys of Poison.
Yeah.
Attack Dance Crew.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. For the girls, you have Divas, you have FAMU Elite Dance Squad, you have Torque, and you have Diamonds, you have Mahogany, Dance Theater, and that's it, right? Venom. They just came back actually. So we have quite a few girls.
And then for the co-ed dance troops is House Arrest 2 and Reconstruction.
Yeah.
Now with Divas and Addiction, they are not FAMU organizations. They are FSU organizations that have people from FAMU in them. Yeah. So even if you want to join those organizations, you can.
You can. And all of those organizations are different. You can find something if if you're less experienced, you can find somewhere to fit in. If you're more experienced, you can find somewhere to fit in. So just make sure you guys go to TOPS and you look at all the dance organizations so you can, pick where you fit in.
And then even if you don't go to TOPS, you can also just look them up on YouTube.
Yeah,
just
it's videos on YouTube.
Just make sure you type in FAMU before you type them in, and then you'll be able to find them.
Some other organizations are...
You have what?
I don't even know. There's so many. You have Sisters.
Yeah, you
have Progressive Black Men. You have Big Brother, Little Brother.
Big Sister, Little Sister.
Yeah.
Those are like
Pinky Promise.
Yeah.
Just to name a few, those are a few.
Those are like the mentor.
And these are all online. Like you guys can go look these up. So if you're interested in any of these organizations, you can definitely go look up them online and you'll find tons and tons of information on them. So that's that.
And those are like mentor groups. So like if you want to like get like mentoring like on campus, like with people that's older, that's been through what you've been through, you can also get that. And then for some of you guys that want to just join a dance organization, you can also get that inside a dance organization.
Yeah, dance organizations are just like, it's just a sisterhood and a brotherhood, just like any other thing. So
for those of you that's coming and trying to join the Marching 100, I would say,
boy, that's a job.
It's a job.
That's a job, honey.
I'm not gonna lie to you, cause
that's a full-time job.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. If you join the Marching 100, it's a job.
It's a job.
Plain and simple.
And that's all that needs to be said. So if you're gonna join, be dedicated. Make sure that it's something that you want to do seriously. With anything, be dedicated, because you don't want to waste people's time, and you don't have to join everything on campus. And I feel like that's what a lot of freshmen make a mistake of, is trying to join everything on campus, and then they get overwhelmed and they forget about their schoolwork and they forget about other priorities.
Please know that school comes first.
Yeah.
Do not let any organization let you not go to class or let you not do your homework, because at the end of the day, when you graduate, most of these organizations you cannot put on your resume when you graduate.
They're not going to matter after FAMU. So there is life after FAMU. Now, outside world, people don't care about what kind of organization you were in when you were in college. So just be mindful of that.
But at the same time, it's a lot of things you could join on campus. Like we said, dance orgs, step teams, clubs.
Oh yeah, step teams.
You also have organizations that's inside of your major. Get in touch with people that's inside your school. So yeah, the education department, journalism, SBI, pharmacy. Everybody has a club or organization that you can join, that you can put on a resume. So I'll say, get to know those things first before you try to join the dance orgs and the step teams and stuff like that, because those things are something that you can like always take somewhere.
But don't get me wrong, with any organization, you meet people that can benefit you long term. Make sure you make those connections. Make sure you find somewhere to fit in, and that's that.
So CAF.
The CAF.
So CAF, you have the top CAF, you have the bottom CAF. You also have Flexbooks. You use your Flexbooks, kind of like money. So you can use that at Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, place called Poblanos, and the whole entire bottom CAF. CAF includes Wingstop, Tropical Smoothie, and the pizza place. You can also use Flexbucks for a top CAF, but you usually use your meals. You do not want to run out of flex bucks.
Guys, be smart with spending your flex bucks because you don't want to be hungry by the time the end of the semester ends. So make sure you're being wise. Don't try to buy all your friends food and everything like that. So just make sure you spend your flex bucks wisely. And that's that. Gotta talk about Fried Chicken Wednesday though.
Yeah.
So let me tell you about Fried Chicken Wednesday.
That's straight.
No, Fried Chicken Wednesday is bomb. When I first got to FAMU, I never missed a Wednesday. I swear. Like, I never missed a Wednesday. They fried chicken so bomb. It's the closest thing you can get to home. If you're on campus and you're a freshman, go to Fried Chicken Wednesday and get there early because the line be long. Campus life, campus activities, campus events. Go to pep rallies. We always have pep rallies that be live. We have a DJ. The school be live.
Also on Set Fridays, you also have those things where we had a DJ out there and vendors and everything like that. So, just come out and enjoy Set Friday. If your classes is during Set Friday, just go to class because there's multiple Set Fridays. Yeah. It doesn't end till like 3.
Everybody be out there. All the organizations be stepping, strolling, dancing and everything. So come out because it be live. And it's a good way to meet new people because you never know who you might see out there. Good. Next.
Parties. So, you gonna take it?
Your girl used to parlay, back. I'm just playing. No, for real. I did, though. Parties. So, there's, the main parties that you always hear about. You hear about Goombay, you hear about Juice Jam, you hear about Mardi Gras, Nightcap, what else? Just juice parties in general. It's unlimited liquor, so you guys make sure you be careful. If you're under 18, don't drink. Wait till you're 21. Make sure you go with a group of people. Never go by yourself. It be lit, but it be hot. So that's not the time to wear your best fits. It's not the time to wear your newest shoes. So yeah, it's just the time to just come out, have fun, sweat, and.
I've never been to a juice party.
Oh.
The only thing I've been to is Nightcap. That's it. I like house parties.
Oh yeah, house parties are cool too.
House parties are nice.
Just be careful of your surroundings because sometimes they do get a little dangerous. So make sure you're with a group of people as well. We have a few clubs. Coliseum was like the main club. It got shut down. Baja's is one. Play is one.
The Moon.
Tapu.
Bulls.
You have to be 21 or older or you can't go. So that's out of the picture for any freshman. Unless you're a freshman and you're 21. I mean.
Hey, I went to Bulls when I was a freshman. That was during spring preview. Not spring preview, but orientation. You could probably get into a lot of clubs depending on the club because you just use your college ID. And that allows you to get into a lot of places because they already expect you to be a certain age. But not all of them accept the college ID.
So make sure you guys have a real ID.
Please, especially for, females, you guys already do it as far as going to parties together, but just try to go to the party with somebody you know because you never know what might happen. Locals here are different than other places, and then plus if you're coming to Tallahassee, you're in a foreign place, so you don't really know what's going on. So
you don't know the area.
Have somebody else around you that doesn't know what's going on, so you guys can
make sure it's somebody you trust, somebody that's gonna take care of you, because there have been situations where you go out with people and they leave you and everything. So make sure you're with people that you trust, people that you feel like you can be in good hands with. But at the same time, I don't advise anybody to get sloppy drunk as to where they can't just can't function. I don't think that's safe for anybody. But that's just me.
So basically, in college, it's a time to find yourself. You're gonna go through a lot of changes just throughout the first year. Period.
Yeah.
I changed my major from pre-physical therapy to education, from education to history with a minor in education. So you go through a lot of changes depending on who you are. So I'll just say just be open-minded to a lot of things. Just be ready to get your mind blown. You're around a lot of black people, so they kind of encourage you to do things.
A lot of things you learn, you just have to experience. So just like he said, he changed his major. I changed my major from psychology to pre-occupational therapy with a minor in health. So don't be afraid to change your major. Make sure you're doing something that you really love. Make sure you're not just doing it because your parents told you to do it. Make sure you're not just doing it because you want the money. Make sure it's something that you like because, that's something you're going to have to live with for the rest of your life. So, and you're paying your money for it too. So make sure, making the right decision.
Yeah, we're not trying to make anybody change their majors.
Yeah,
even if you are certain majors that we have changed from, just try to figure out what you like and what you don't like. If anything, if it was somebody that was registering now for FAMU or applying now, I would most definitely tell you to apply undecided. Apply as undecided because you still got to take the same prereqs, whatever. you still have to take everything like everybody else. Then that way you could like figure out like which ones you like and what you really want to do with your life.
Alright. I think that's it.
So that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, leave a thumbs
up.
up.
You guys enjoyed the video. So we just try to keep it as real as possible. We didn't want like a
beating around the bush. Yeah,
beating around the bush. We wanted to just get straight to the point.
Also, if you guys have like any questions, we'll try to answer them in the comments. Or if you want like another video, you can always do that.
Yeah.
Follow us on social media. We will follow you back. Thank you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. And
turn notification on.
If you see us on campus, say what's up.
Yes.
We'll most definitely like talk to you or whatever.
Yeah. And you could be in the vlog too if you see us.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe.
So that's it.
Yeah.
We out.